this room is such a mess. I still have this rack here of clothing. The way that I did the closet is not making me happy right now, so I'm going to end up having to redo that. So I didn't get rid of those racks yet because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. They might end up going back in the closet, but my eye is having another day where it won't stop watering. I don't know if I told you guys the other day, like, the heat is just messing with my brain. I can't remember what I have and haven't talked about. Steven was talking to the people next door outside because I guess they were on their way home from something and they were just like parked out front talking to him. The ones that we get our kitties from. I just woke up so my voice is all bleh. And he was like, oh, I'll show you how big the fluffy one has gotten. And I was like, don't take them outside because they don't friggin' like the outdoors. They're afraid, like deathly afraid whenever I open the door. I don't have to worry about them running outside because they just run away from the door. I do put them in the kennel whenever the groceries come though, because just in case, because he has the door propped wide open. So, but anyway, he went and took Ragnar outside. Ragnar freaked out, but he was like trying to show them how big that he's gotten. I was like, why didn't you just tell them to come in for a second? So now, because he was freaking out, Steven has a giant gash on his stomach from his back claws because he was like trying to climb up him and stuff. But yeah, I was like, don't take them outside anymore because they do not. Neither one of them likes the outdoors. Speaking of kitties, I have to order kitty litter. I am almost out. What else was I going to talk about? Movies, movie stuff from as of late. I know I already talked about Sinners and how boring that was. Steven never finished watching it with me. I ended up finishing watching it, but like skipping through it because it was so boring. It is such a slow movie. For them to call that a horror movie, like, I can tell you, an hour and 23 minutes is when it finally starts with the vampire stuff, and like even then, it ain't that great. I don't know how that movie got such rave reviews because, man, it was very boring. And then, alright, what else have we watched lately? I started Happy Gilmore 2 last night while I was still working. I was kind of afraid to watch it because Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison are like two of my favorite movies ever. I probably quote one on at least a weekly basis, but when they wait that long in between movies to do sequels like that, they're sometimes very disappointing, and I didn't want to ruin that for myself. But I'm like halfway through it. I had to stop because I went downstairs and was getting like lunches packed and stuff for today. I always pack Aiden's lunch the night before because he's just so used to it. Like, he has his little lunch bag and everything, and he gets it out and ready for himself the next day. And I had to do Steven's as well, so I just went downstairs and I was like, I'll finish it tomorrow. So I'm gonna finish it pretty soon here. But I was pleasantly surprised. I think they've done it well. Like, I'm only halfway through, but I think what they've done with it so far is good. It's funny. It's got like pretty much all the same people in it. There's enough like throwbacks to the first movie to keep you entertained and everything, but I'm not mad at that one. I was mad at friggin' Dumb and Dumber 2 because that one was horrible. Like, I loved the first Dumb and Dumber, and even the one that was like the prequel to it, Dumb and Dumberer, that one was better than Dumb and Dumber 2. I was just so disappointed with that. And what did we watched last night? We watched Until Dawn, which I did not know was based on a video game until like when we were sitting down to watch it because Steven said so. But like he didn't know it. He doesn't know the video game because it's like one of those PlayStation exclusive games, and we don't have PlayStation. We have Xbox. But even that he doesn't play anymore since he got his gaming PC. He just gets all his games for that. which I think it's available for PC, but he's never played it. Anyway, it was all right, but I don't think the story translated well as a movie, I guess. It was, I don't know. It was just very, I don't even know the word for it. Basic, I guess, predictable, one of those things. I mean, we watched the whole thing because it wasn't a very long movie. If it was longer than an hour, and I think it was like an hour and a half. If it was any longer than that, we probably would have gotten bored with it. But it wasn't that bad. It wasn't like I've seen worse lately. But I think that's it for movies, because like we try to find movies to watch, and everything is so stupid lately. Like they most of them have crappy endings, or we just don't get through the whole thing because they're boring. I don't know. Oh yeah, the other day too, I don't think I talked about this. I have like my computer desk right here, and then I had another desk this way, kind of doing like an L-shaped thing that had my printers and my Cricut machine on it, and then it had like room so that I could put stuff on the mat for the Cricut machine and everything, and I could work over here like an L-shaped table. And the friggin' leg broke, and I was trying to like move it and maneuver it. For some reason, all my cords were like going through it, but the legs for it were attached to each other. So like the legs came out of the table, but they're connected like a square on the bottom, so they make a 90-degree angle, and it's just metal that attaches to each side, and the cords were all going through it, so I couldn't just pick up the table and move it because all my cords, I don't know why it was like that. But anyway, I was trying to move the table and maneuver it. The whole thing broke. My Cricut machine fell. Both printers fell. One of my printers is broken now, which freaking sucks because that's the one that the ink is cheap for. My other Canon, they're both Canon printers, but I have a pink one that I bought because, ooh, it's a pink printer, and not thinking to check the ink before I bought that printer, because the printer was cheap, but the ink is friggin' $35 every time I have to buy ink for it. And there's like no replica ink or whatever it is. Usually I don't buy the name brand ink because Canon ink is really expensive. There's no knockoff ink brand for this printer, my only working printer right now. Super freaking annoyed that also now I have to get rid of this giant printer, which I never wanted this giant one in the first place, but I got it for free. So now I have no table. My printers are on the floor. My Cricut machine is on the little shelf thing that I had over here, like little storage thing. So I'm trying to look for like work tables or desks that have some sort of storage, so I can just get rid of that thing, put all the stuff in the drawers that's in it. I did find one white one that will like kind of match in here better than the brown table that was in here. The brown table that was here was just it was an old desk that Steven was going to use, and then he ended up using the one that he has now. So I don't know, I'm just looking now on Walmart and trying to find something because there's not really anything good on Amazon. Like, I want a white one so that because this desk is white with like pink edges. I'm just trying to find something, but like none of them are in the store. They all have to be shipped. I have the camera, my phone, balanced on my water bottle right now. I don't know why I haven't thought to do this before because the straw holds it up well. But I do not feel good today. Yesterday was one of those really hot and really humid days, so it was already making me not feel good. But like, I'm having one of my hormonal headaches today, hormonal migraines. It's just making me feel sick to my stomach because I just finished my period and like friggin' clockwork every month. I get a headache like this, so I'm just trying to take it easy, but it's exactly like yesterday. It's super hot and it's super humid. So I have the AC cranked. I have all the fans on trying to blow the air around. I don't want to feel like this all day. I almost want to go lay back down and take a nap. But like, I've been up since friggin' Steven went to work because I couldn't fall back asleep. Then I was like scrolling around on my phone. Like, I have this weird friggin' like rash, I guess, again on my hand. I get something like this every summer, and I don't know what triggers it. Usually, I get it right here. I have like a patch of it right here. I don't have that this year. This year, it's on the edge of my hand, and it's like an eczema patch almost, but I don't know. It's just constantly dry and itchy, and nothing that I put on it gets rid of it. So I don't know what it is, but I feel disgusting today. So I'm gonna just try to take it easy. I was scrolling on my phone because I couldn't fall back to sleep this morning, and they had like the funeral procession for Ozzy Osbourne. So I was watching that, and then it was so sad. Like, I was never like super emotional about stuff that I see on TV and everything before I lost my mom, I'd say. I was not a crier whatsoever, and now I cry at everything. So like, as soon as the family got out of the car, it just made me cry because they got out to go put flowers down where all the fans had put like all their memorial stuff, like flowers and pictures and everything. And that just made me super sad. So probably the fact that it was making me cry didn't help my headache either. But yeah, I'm so sick of getting headaches every month. I really need to just I don't so much want to go to the doctor to get like the hormone shit, if that's what they end up saying that I need, like the hormone replacement therapy and stuff, because I don't even know if that's truly what my issue is. I've wondered if it's like premenopause shit. I've wondered if it's like thyroid stuff, because like I feel like my neck is always swollen, and that's a thyroid thing, right? So I don't know. It was never like this before, and now it's one of those things that whenever I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh, my neck looks gross. So I don't know. But yeah, just shutting off this little fan that I have near me is making me sweat, and I need to turn it back on, but it's loud, so I'm going to say bye for now, and hopefully next time you see me, I'll be feeling better. Okay. I have you in the opposite cabinet than I normally do. I took Excedrin after the last time I was on here, and usually when I have a really bad headache, Excedrin migraine helps, but it makes me sick to my stomach for some reason. Like, I made sure I ate a granola bar with it just to have something in my stomach, because I had just gotten out of bed, and I wanted to make sure I ate something first before taking it, but I was feeling nauseous, so I went and laid down for like an hour. Didn't really sleep or anything, but I feel fine now. So that's been my day so far. Now I'm like putting the dishes away because I had already washed them, but I didn't put them away. I really love these Lock and Lock containers, but I don't love the fact that like if you put something that's garlicky or oniony in there, like I use these for soup a lot, leftover soup, and the plastic just like holds on to that scent. So like I open this and all I can smell is garlic. Hold on, I've got you like in the cabinet that doesn't fully close because I have, there we go, that's a little bit better. I have my my like magnetic rack on the side of the fridge, so I can't ever open this door all the way. But there's nothing really in that door anyway, so in this side that I have to get to constantly. Otherwise, that would be annoying. But I do have to put this up here. What else? I'm waiting for the cat litter to come because I have to do a full clean of the litter boxes today, where I dump everything out and scrub them down. I am just throwing on some makeup because my grandma just called me and said she's gonna come visit. It's my birthday today. I actually slept really good last night, and I woke up when Steven was going to work, because I usually always tend to wake up at that time. Most of the time I can't fall back to sleep late, especially lately. I don't know what's going on, that I just can't fall asleep easily, but I was able to fall right back to sleep today, and I slept till friggin' 9:30 when I woke up and to my grandma calling me. To say that she was coming over. Probably not till like 11, so I have a little while till she gets here, but I really like this NYX, the brow glue. I had gotten this for free in like, it was in like a little NYX goodie pack that came free with an Ulta order once. And now this is like my go-to after I do my brow pencil, because it just keeps everything still all day long, and it dries really quickly. Because I also have the e.l.f. one, this one, what is this one called? Brow laminating gel from e.l.f. I don't like this because it seems like it takes forever to dry, and it's just sticky afterwards, even when it is fully dry. It does have like a little brush at the end, but the product itself, I think I got this one from Influenster. The, what do you call it? The little spoolie is a lot bigger. I like how tiny the NYX one is, because you can just get in. I mean, I'm sure this is fine if you have big bushy brows, but I would if I hadn't overplucked them in high school, like so many people did, and ruined my eyebrows. I used to have huge eyebrows, which obviously I did not like, and that is why I plucked them. But they were like pencil thin, so I'm lucky I have as much brow as I do now, because if you look at pictures of me from way back in the day, I abused my eyebrows. And I'm very glad that they grew as much as they did when I tried to grow them back in. So now, literally all I do to them is just pluck the little strays that come in where that's not in the brow line. I just wish that they were closer together. Like, even when they were bushy, I feel like they should start right here, because everybody is always like, your brow should start right, like at the corner of your eye like that. I need like a good little few millimeters there of brow, but other than that, I am glad that they grew as much as they did. So I'm gonna try and use the Cowgirl Queen palette today, because I have not used this on my eyes yet. Did I use it already? I'm lying. I did use it the other day when we went for ice cream, because I just used this Rodeo Bling color as a one and done all over shade, and that was really pretty. The slick shades like that, well, that one anyway, worked out really well. I thought it was going to end up creasing on my oily lids, and it did not. I have like bags under my eyes today, man. I don't know why. I slept really good. But anyway, let's see, what color am I going to use today? I'm going to try, I don't want anything super crazy colored. I'm going to put some of the Brisket color in my crease to start off with. This is like a peachy salmon shade. I haven't done makeup on camera in so long, so I'll probably be covering my face the whole time, but that's okay. And then I'm just going to throw on one of the browns in the outer corner, I think. If I can see. I can't see crap without my glasses. So what color is this? This is the one that doesn't really have a name. It's just got the little symbol next to it, the horseshoe symbol. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to go get something to drink, make one of my refreshers or something, and what is today? Thursday? I keep thinking that it's Friday. I hate when my birthday is in the middle of the week and not like on a weekend. I think everybody can agree with that. They'd rather have their birthday on a weekend. But, and it sucks because Steven he said he'd work this Saturday because one of the guys that he works with asked him to cover for him, and it's his Saturday. So it's only a 4-hour shift, but also we wanted to do something this weekend. We've been talking about taking Aiden to the carousel again like we did last summer, but we haven't told him yet because things keep popping up on the weekend that we have to do, and then we don't get to do them. Like last weekend we were gonna do it Saturday. What happened last weekend? I don't even remember now. Something happened Saturday, and then Sunday it was pouring, so we couldn't go on Sunday. So we were like, oh, we'll go next weekend. Now he has to work Saturday, so I don't know if he's going to feel like going after he gets home from work. But I think Sunday is supposed to be nice. I think it's supposed to be nice all next week, which will be good. I feel like I always have this t-shirt on lately when I'm recording. I swear it's been washed. I just keep grabbing this one, my glow-in-the-dark Backstreet Boys shirt. But it is Monday, so I figured I would start a new video. I just broke one of my nails, which I'm super pissed about because they've all been growing really nicely lately. Keeping gel on them is keeping them from breaking, so it's kind of helping me grow them out, like to the point where I've been having to clip them because once they're beyond this point, it's hard for me to type. It's just, if I can't feel my fingers touching the keys, I don't like it. So it's like I can't just type with my nails. I need them short enough that I can type with my fingers. So this hand was getting really long and I had to clip them. But I'm just doing work stuff today. It's not like super disgustingly hot outside because there's not a ton of humidity, but it is like 86, I think. So it's like the dry heat, which isn't as bad, and I can tolerate it better, but like towards the end of the day, it starts getting really hot up here, even with the air conditioner on. It's like I can't control it enough. I cannot wait for fall. If I haven't said that 8,000 times already, I just can't wait for like end of September, early October, when you can smell the leaves outside, and it's so nice. That is my favorite time of the year. And I know that everywhere doesn't get that because like Steven lived in Florida for like half his life, and he always tells me like they don't get that leaf decay smell down there like we do in the summertime, in the fall. And it's so, like, it really is weird how different the air is, because like I've only been to Florida one time when we went to visit his family and take Aiden to Disney. We really want to go again. Like, it's not in the cards anytime soon because of the prices of everything, but I would love to take Aiden now that he's older and can like appreciate it more. But like as soon as we stepped out of the airport when we got there, which was like a friggin' time and a half to even get there, we just had a really shitty flight, and we were like, I told him next time I want to drive. He is really against driving all the way there, but I'm like, then we have to at least get a non-stop flight, because we had a layover in New Jersey and it was storming all day. That was my first time ever on a plane, and we had such turbulence. Aiden was screaming the whole way down. And then on the way back, we were sick because the lady behind us on the way down there had a friggin' cold, and she was asking, don't get me started on that. But anyway, as soon as we walked out of the airport, when we landed there, the air just smells tropical. And I was like, there's such a difference in the air, and I couldn't get over how weird the air smelled compared to here. Like here we have, it just smells normal to me, and then like in the fall time you can smell the leaf decay and stuff outside, which is one of my favorite smells in the world, because it's when the air is getting cold and crisp and you can wear a hoodie and not need a jacket, but you don't, it's too cold for short sleeves. That's like my perfect, if there was ever a place that was like that year round, get me there. Because like even up north farther where we want to eventually live, they still have hot summers. Don't mind my hair, I'm about to do something with it because I'm going out with my friend tonight. We have not gone, like, searching for Halloween stuff yet. And it's already August. We usually start in June. We haven't, like, gotten together to go anywhere yet. So, we'll see if I find anything cool tonight. But I guarantee, because we're going to go to, like, At Home and Home Goods and everything. At Home will probably already have their Halloween stuff all shoved in one aisle in the middle, because they started like beginning of June putting stuff out and I haven't been yet. So if there's anything good left there, I'll be surprised. My glasses are filthy. It's hot today, but again, not super humid, which the weather apps have not been accurate at all lately. Like 2 days in a row last week, we canceled plans to do stuff because it said it was gonna thunderstorm all day. Did I already talk about this? I feel like I already talked about this, but we didn't even get rain those 2 days. And then like that day that we had that massive storm that I showed you guys, that came out of nowhere, and it wasn't even on the weather apps that it was gonna rain that day. So it's like you can't even look at them anymore because they're not reliable whatsoever. Okay, while I'm waiting for the microwave to be done, I'm going to show you what I found for Halloween stuff yesterday. Actually, I have to go grab the other stuff, so give me 1 second. I think out of all the stores, Home Goods always gets the best stuff. At least they always have the stuff that catches my eye, because I usually always end up getting stuff from there for Halloween. So, what did I get from... Oh yeah, I got a really cool, like, tumbler thing from TJ Maxx, but it's not Halloween related. It's upstairs. I'll show you that when I go up there. But, the stuff I got from Home Goods, I ended up walking out of there with 4 things. So, it wasn't super expensive because their prices are pretty good. I got this giant, like, magnetic pad for the fridge. It is pretty heavy, but I've had it on the fridge since last night and it didn't fall or anything. It just says Spooky Plans. It's super cute, and it has a little pen attached to it with the same kind of design on there. I know the lighting is not great right here because I have the camera in the cabinet, but I thought this was super cute. It's pretty thick, so it's gonna last me a while, and I'm just gonna keep it on here for little notes and stuff. Oh, look it, now it doesn't want to stay because I put the pen on backwards. There we go. I will say the magnet could be stronger because it's a very heavy pad of paper to be on a little magnet like that. Okay, and then if you've been following me for a while, you know that every year this time of year I get my grandma a witch because she collects witches. So she does not have one like with red on it at all. So I was super excited about this one because she's got a sparkly red hat. She's got this little like dress made of tulle, sparkly red shoes that match, and she has like crazy hair like me. So I thought this one was super cute. She's holding a little ghost. Ah! I don't know why that just fell. Hold on. Now if my phone won't fall on me again, we'll be good. Okay, and then I just have a thing for ghosts, especially like pastel colored ghosts. So last year I got one that's like a white ceramic ghost with a glittery purplish pinkish hat, and this one is just so cute. It's gonna go super cute next to it. It's like an iridescent purple, and it's just like, it doesn't do anything, it's just a ceramic ghost, super cute. I think this one was $12.99. Not bad at all. I kind of wish it was like transparent glass so that I could put a little tea light in there, but it's still super cute. And then I can show you right now, last year I got these little guys, these salt and pepper shakers, which are like dirty because we use them all the time still. These are little iridescent ghosts that are pink. So I didn't really need more salt and pepper shakers, but I couldn't resist these, and they're kind of huge. Like, I hate having to refill the salt and pepper shakers constantly. So, I got these, and they're little, sorry, that's the microwave beeping at me, little cauldrons, a purple one and a pink one. And these are kind of like, oh no, these aren't iridescent. They had like oil slick looking ones too, but I was like, the theme in my kitchen is all like pastel, so I may as well go with the purple and pink ones. I have to wash these and then I'm gonna fill them. And this is from the 10 Strawberry Street brand, which is where I got this little guy from a few years ago. My little iridescent ghost that used to have coffee in it, and it still has like coffee grounds in it, but I haven't cleaned it out. That's the same brand, so I thought that was cool that they still have a bunch of stuff from that brand. And then the last like Halloween related thing I got at TJ Maxx were these pimple patches. They're ghosts and they glow in the dark. I thought they were so cool. They had some like in with the makeup and stuff that were, they had all different ones. They had ones shaped like cats. They had like a set that was like pumpkins and candy corns, and I almost bought those. And then these were at the checkout, and I was like, all right, I have to get them. They're so cute. I didn't even open them actually, but I've never tried pimple patches before. I'm not someone who typically gets a lot of breakouts or anything, which I've always been lucky in that respect because I never had to deal with like acne and stuff growing up. Despite the fact that my skin is super duper oily still, I never really dealt with breakouts, but like every now and then you get one on your chin or something. Oh, they're so cute. There's a whole bunch of them. How many are in here? 72? They have like big ones and little ones. So there's 3 packs full of them. And they glow in the dark. I'm sure Steven will be like, what the hell is on your face at night? But those are super cute, so I'm excited to try one. No, I don't think I have anything on me right now to try it on, but I just wanted to show you guys these things because they were super cute. The witch has like a weighted butt. Usually these do, the ones that have the little dangly legs. So there's like, I don't even know what's in there. It feels like friggin' wood chips or something, but it's heavy. So I'm gonna give this to her next time I see her. Hopefully she likes it. I'm sure she will. The witch was, I want to say it was like $14.99. So that wasn't bad either. There's pretty good priced stuff. We did go into At Home and they had tons of cool stuff, but it was all like really overpriced. I feel like they hiked their prices up, and I keep hearing that company is going to go out of business. I need a different solution for my spices because like I've been putting my salt and pepper shakers here. This is probably dusty, so ignore it. I haven't cleaned it in a while. And I think I just want salt and pepper shakers across here. Plus, I don't love having the spices here because sometimes from the moisture and humidity from cooking, especially like the onion and garlic powder, well, this one's okay right now, but they'll get like clumped together and that drives me insane. So I kind of want to put them back in the cabinet, but I need some sort of solution for it so that they're not just all thrown in the cabinet. It is a good day today, even though I woke up with a headache. Hold on. Why is this so loose? Because it is album release day for Good Charlotte and MGK too, but I haven't listened to his yet. I already heard Good Charlotte's Wednesday night because they had a live stream listening party through their Veeps website, and I was like getting emotional because like you don't get to see musicians doing like, how do I explain this? Back in the day when MTV actually still played music and stuff, and like it was the days of TRL and everything, you constantly got to see your favorite bands and performers doing interviews and talking and joking around and stuff, and like you don't get that anymore because like MTV is not even a thing anymore. I mean, I know they still have MTV, but all they play on there is reality shows all the time, and it was just like took me back, and you know how I am about nostalgia. So just like seeing them be goofy and like it wasn't an interview. They were sitting there like doing a live stream and talking and stuff and joking around, but like it just took me back. And then like there's songs on the album that are making me cry because there's some that are just like the last one called GC Forever. I'm not crying right now. I'm having like a friggin' allergy day or something. I'll get into that in a minute. The last one is called GC Forever, and like the beginning of it, it's just like quiet music, and then like they're playing clips from like old interviews and stuff, and I'm like, I remember that. I remember that one. I remember every single thing that they're playing on there. And it just friggin' super in the feels right now. So I've been listening to that already. I just listened to it once. I'll probably be listening to it all day because they have this thing on their website now where if you like you get points and rewards for streaming their songs and everything. And I have like I have a feeling, I know that's going to be how their tickets are going to go on sale, because tier 2 says early ticket access. And for some, I don't know how to friggin' like I hooked everything up that it said to. I hooked my last.fm up to my profile on here and everything, and installed the thing so that it tracks how often I listen to it and everything. I don't know. We'll have to see. All I know is I don't care if I'm broke as hell when they friggin' say that they're going on tour. I'm gonna buy tickets no matter what. My best friend and I have already decided that we have to go. We can't not go. And they always, like, the past few times we've seen them, they've done the meet and greet thing. So my only like saving grace for this is that they do not, like, they're not big enough anymore that they do arenas anymore, and it's usually clubs, which makes the ticket prices a lot lower. But it's still, everything is so expensive right now. I have no idea what the prices are going to be like, so we'll have to find out. But yeah, I'm going to be listening to this all day, because this is one of those albums where there's no like songs that I'm going to skip. I like every single one. It's so good. Like what was their last one? Was their last one Generation RX or Youth Authority? I think the last one they released was Generation RX. There was a couple on that one that I wasn't crazy about. There was a couple on Youth Authority I wasn't crazy about, but this is a no skip album. Like, play it all the way through. I friggin' love it. It's making me emotional. There's a song on here that, like, even when they were doing the live stream, they were like, we see this as like a song being played at weddings and stuff, and it's just like a love song type ballad. And like I told Steven, we're gonna have to have an actual wedding now and like renew our vows or something, because I want that to be our wedding song. But yeah, I just love it. If you haven't heard it yet and you are a good Charlotte fan, they haven't made an album in 8 years. That's why I'm so excited about this. It's nice to be excited for new music for once. But yeah, I'm going to real quickly show you the Bath & Body Works order that just came, because there's not enough to like be bothered doing a whole separate video for it. I think I might have already mentioned the stuff I bought. I don't think I did, actually. So I got what do you call it? Vampire Blood laundry detergent. I was very excited that they brought this back this year. I know you've heard me talk about it before. Their laundry stuff is all I've been using lately, because you only need a tiny bit. Like, this doesn't look like a big thing, but it lasts a while. You only need a tiny bit, and you can actually still smell it on the clothes. Like, I will fold the laundry, put it away in the closet and the drawers and everything, and say I don't wear a shirt for like several weeks after I've put it in the closet, I can pull it out and still smell that scent on the shirt. So it's way worth it. Normally they will have a sale that's 2 for $30, and I think that's what this was. I got gift cards from my grandma and my uncle for my birthday, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use one of the gift cards now and grab my laundry stuff. So the fragrance booster, which is the stuff that you sprinkle in the drum of the washing machine before you put the clothes in, and then the matching laundry detergent. This almost looks like the same exact design bottle that they had last year, but last year's had like some metallic stuff going on it, or holographic, and this is just red with black bats on it. But I'm very excited. I have more of this. I might, before they're done with the Halloween stuff on the site, grab another set of those just so that I have them throughout the year, because I used the one from last year sparingly, and I still have a teeny tiny bit left. Now I can finish that up because I got new bottles of it. I had also had so many coupons. Like, I had 3 coupons for a free item up to whatever, $18.95 I think it is, and then a free birthday item up to $9.95. So for the birthday item, I got the Vampire Blood lip oil, and it's got a cool little component here, but I don't know if it's supposed to be like this or if I got a goofed up one, because there's no stopper in it. And once I take it out, it looks like there's nothing in there. There's no stopper, so it's messy all over the wand. And it's, I mean, it doesn't smell like Vampire Blood, the fragrance. It just smells like strawberry lip gloss. It just goes on clear. Doesn't really feel like lip oil either. I don't know. I feel like I kind of got duped on this one, but I didn't pay for it because I had a coupon. It just feels like there's no product in here. Like, can you see? Once I took this out, it's only filled up to here. This is all like, I don't know. Like, does it really, I guess it really does displace that much product when you put the friggin' wand in. That's a ripoff. So the packaging for this sucks, even though it looks cool. It kind of rips you off. So that is the lip oil. Then I got the ice cream float spray because I ended up really liking the soap, the hand soap, and I didn't think I was going to like it that much. This smells like so good in the air because it's very like vanilla-ish, but it has an undertone of like fizzy Haribo cola gummy type scent to it with the vanilla. It smells so good. But on me, like, I sprayed it, it says fizzing cola, frightful vanilla float, and spooky sugars. I sprayed it in the air when I first got it, and I was like, oh, that smells so good. It smells even better than the soap. And spraying it on me, it still smells good, but the vanilla kind of, like, whatever, I know people have different body chemistries, so scents smell different on different people, but for me, it's very much like the cola, the fizzy cola scent that comes out on me. But I still like it. It smells really good. I don't know if they had the wallflower. I'm gonna have to look and see if they have the wallflower of this scent, because I would like this in the bathroom. That would be a really good bathroom scent. But that is what it looks like. They have super cute labels this year. Their Halloween labels are usually hit or miss, and this year they have good ones. So that's the spray. They had the Vampire Blood in the Shimmer Fizz body lotion this year. Well, I think that it was Ghoul Friend that I got the Shimmer Fizz in, and it's this really cool, like, crackly, hold on, comes out like, oh look, it didn't, comes out like foam, and then it just feels really like cooling, and it makes this weird fizzy crackle. And then it just has light shimmer. Let me turn the light on so you can maybe see better. Hold on. It's very wet right now because I just put so much in one spot here. It's very concentrated. It's good for summertime because, like, if you want to put it on your shoulders and stuff, I don't know if it's even showing up, but it's a very light shimmer. It's not like in your face I put glitter all over myself, you know? And this one's kind of goldish. I think the last one I had was silvery. It's like a gold shimmer. I don't know how, I don't think it's even showing up. Maybe the light is too bright. I don't know. Good for your legs, good for your shoulders, and it's vampire blood, so you can't go wrong with this scent. This is my favorite, hands down favorite scent from Bath & Body Works ever. And the last thing I got, I usually get a new Halloween wallflower every single year, and I didn't buy one with my last order, so I ended up getting the frog. So this isn't like a super crazy fancy one. The, what do you call it? The hat, the little shapes in the hat just light up. And he's super cute. I think the belly lights up too because he's kind of see-through. But this one was $16.95. So it's one of the cheaper ones on the site because like they have the haunted house ones and stuff. The ones that project things onto the wall are really expensive. Like the one I currently have in the bathroom was goodness, the hand holding the crystal ball, and it like lights up all different colors, but it's so slow. The colors change so slowly. I was expecting it to just like cycle through the colors like a normal RGB LED light, but it's very, very slow. So I'm kind of sick of that one. That one was from last year. I'm gonna replace it with the little froggy. I need to go replace it anyway because I think the bulb of fragrance is out. So I'm excited. I'm gonna put this in the bathroom today. He's super cute. Anyway, I'm like all stuffed and my eye is watering today. The past few days, Steven and I have been like, what is going on? Because I think it was Saturday, he was super achy and just like in pain all day long, and he kept napping. And once he came home from work, because he had to work on Saturday of all days, he was like, I just feel off. Like, we figured it was a Lyme disease flare-up because he has chronic Lyme. So the next day he was still kind of the same, but like he started getting all, I could hear it in his voice. I'm like, are you sick? Because you sound all nasally, you sound terrible. And he's like, I don't feel like crap, my nose is just stuffed. So he's been like that all week. And I was worried because one of the guys he works with has been out with COVID, and I was like, please tell me you didn't get COVID in friggin' August. Because when I get sick in the summertime, I'm miserable. You do not want to be near me or around me because I'm pissed at the world. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's just like, it wreaks havoc on me being sick and having the heat on top of it. Like, it's bad enough being sick in the wintertime, but having the heat and the humidity on top of it makes me absolutely unbearable to deal with. So I made and then I started getting like just a really dry throat. It didn't hurt, was just like dry and scratchy. And I made us take COVID tests, because I always have COVID tests in the medicine cabinet, because just in case, I don't want to ever be around my grandma if we ever get it again, because I don't want to get her sick. So they were negative. There's no COVID. Like, I know sometimes people can get it and not have bad symptoms at all, or not even know they have it. So we took them just in case. And he's like, the past few days he's been like, I'm fine when I'm at work, and then when I come home I get all stuffy. And like today, my nose is just, I've sneezed a few times, my nose is stuffed. I don't know what it is. I don't feel sick. I don't feel bad or anything. I did wake up with a headache today, but that's just related to my cycle, because it's like clockwork all the friggin' time. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's something outside that we're allergic to. I know that that tree outside our bedroom window sets me off every summer. So it could be that that's just really pushing off its pollen or whatever it is. It's a something cedar, a very specific name of cedar tree. And I just must be super allergic to it, because that's like the one thing that will set me off. But like, our air conditioner is in that window, so if it's blowing in from the the tree particles and stuff. I'm gonna try taking like the front of the air conditioner off and super cleaning the filter today and see if that helps any. But it's like he's fine, and then when he comes home he's all stuffy again. So it's something either in the house, which I don't know what it could be. We're gonna do the carpet machine on the rugs again this weekend, just for the hell of it. But also because Ragnar puked on the rug the other night when I was out with my friend. I came home to Stephen cleaning cat puke, and he didn't do a great job of it. You can tell I'm the one that usually cleans the cat puke, because you can still see a stain on the rug where he did it. So I was like, we're gonna just move everything in the living room and do the friggin' carpet machine this weekend. It'll be a good day to do it anyway, because it's not supposed to be super humid, so we can just leave the doors and windows open and let it air out and dry faster, because the carpet always dries quicker when we have the windows open to help dry it out. It always takes forever when we do the carpet machine in the wintertime, because we can't have the windows open. The carpet would probably freeze solid if we did that. So I am going to go. I have to go blow my nose because it's running again, and listen to Good Charlotte some more. But I have to figure out how to use this Last FM thing again, because I used to love having that when MySpace was a thing, because you could put the little widget on your MySpace and everybody could see the last few songs that you had listened to, or like your top played ones and stuff. I was always big into having like music and everything on my page back in the day. So I'm gonna go. It is almost lunchtime anyway. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna have, but I will talk to you guys next week, because today is Friday and I really have nothing else going on. So I'll talk to you next week.